Hello, it's me, uh, the Game Goop, ironically enough. So, RPG tabletop story. Yay! This is something I've been doing on my off time. I don't really record it because it's like, oh god, it's so fucking hard to just, like, record it. So I don't do a lot of editing on it, but it's kind of to the point where it's like, oh god, this is just mundane work, and it's like, you know how it goes. I actually tried recording a session once, but that really never went anywhere. Because that was going to take 10 hours to render. I'm like, nope, fuck that. Anyways, today is more of a tabletop story. I kind of use Dungeons and Dragons 5th Ed edition as a way to modify the stats so I can make various random mini campaigns. Also run another campaign called Ragnarok Thunder Forge. It's more medieval and follows the basis of D&D, but instead of being in the world of D&D, it's in a Pangea Earth. So yeah. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. So I kind of mod D&D sometimes to fit any sort of stuff that I need it for. So I'm running this mini campaign on my Discord server called, it's just called Wolfenstein: The Patriots, and pretty much it's just Wolfenstein tabletop RPG. Anyways, all that aside, I run this campaign more as like it's more of a meme campaign compared to anything else I've done. It's like, so pretty much, there's, these characters that my PCs have made. One of them is a, AI chip called Sona, where whatever robot we shove it into had varied stats. We have a crazy ass doctor called Dr. Carl, is a, who is a escaped Nazi. And we also have, okay, so we had a Black Honor campaign. He was going to be Morgan Freeman, but then he decided to change up to be Black Johnny Bravo, and now he's just Black Dynamite Pimp Ed Edition. Yeah, pretty much. I also gave him a 1960s Chevy Impala colored black with various things inside, cause pimp and Anyways, I also gave him this really dumb like gimmick because he's a pimp. He also carries like this chromed finished Tommy gun, and like he says that like on the sides it's like engraved with shiny. It's so fucking stupid, but it's great because like this is a meme campaign, so it's like I don't really care anymore. Yeah, it was a really great meme campaign. So, there's one story that I want to talk about during this campaign. It was near the end of the first session. So, a little bit of context for this. The PCs had finished, rigging explosives onto a train station and were almost caught by Nazis because one of them fudged on their, deception check. That's all I'm gonna say, because RNGesus fucking hates us. Anyway, so they managed to get out. They got into a chase with a couple of SS. One of the players, I forgot how they got this thing, but they had a fire extinguisher, threw it at the SS, fired a shot, and like I described how like these crowds, well, not crowds, sorry, how these SS started to like swerve across the like dirt road and just rammed themselves into a tree, and it was fucking great. But yeah, they made it back to their little headquarters, and 5 hours in, they noticed, well, not 5 hours in, but 5 hours in game time, 5 hours in, they noticed that there was a lot of patrols in the abandoned part of where they live. So yeah, that's great. So, so most of them head. Morty, the black guy. His full name was Morty Freeman. Supposed to be Morty Freeman. Then he went to Black Johnny Bravo and Black Dynamite Pimp edition. Anyways, yeah, like he goes downstairs and he hides in a cardboard box, Solid Snake style, as Nazis start rushing up the stairs. And then he like yeets it to this elevator, to where he notices his car is being checked out by two other Nazis, and it seems that they had a tracker on it. So yeah, that happened. So yeah, he snapped their necks. He just snapped both of their necks, and then he was able to get his Tommy gun. Now we're going back upstairs for this. So upstairs, there's this little guard bot from the New Order. I'm gonna post a picture of the concept art of it, because it's still the same one from in game. But yeah, so the AI was given this first tank body, well, this like beefy tanky body of a guard bot, and so there was the Nazis. They kicked open the door to the barracks, and they're searching around, and they notice that there's probably somebody in the room, and before anything could happen, they got attacked by the robot with with the laser gun, and that set off an alarm, which caused the entire Nazi bloc to know that there is anti-citizen activity within the abandoned part of Boston. So, I don't know who to put at fault there. But anyway, they all managed to get out, almost dying, because there was a buttload of Nazis running downstairs, and guard robot was trying to defend them, and they make it to the elevator. The robot transforms into a 4x4 black box, and the elevator instantly falls down. Like everything, like the supports and all that, have snapped, and they're falling down, and it's a terrible time to be alive. Though, thankfully enough, the robot managed to cheat themselves out of death. And they get on the Impala, they put the robot on a truck bed of sorts, and they start driving out in the middle of the highway. And they make it to a checkpoint, because, Nazis and checkpoints are fun. Papers, please. Anyways, so they get to this checkpoint, and they are stopped by the Nazis, because, these Nazis. But yeah, they get stopped by the Nazis, and one of them, and so before they get before it was their turn in line, the black man had an idea, and I made him roll for investigation with advantage, because come on, it's his car. So he found the following. He found a very strange. Well, he found a crappy police car hat and a siren within his car. So, he gave the doctor who was driving at that time to, put on the shitty police the shitty police hat, and he put the, little shitty siren on top. It's like that one siren in those 70s movies. I'll probably post a picture of it. So, yeah, he, slapped the siren on top, and it makes a really shitty police noise. So, imagine, like, the kind of police sirens you'd hear in Europe. In fact, here's an audio clip. But yeah, so, he's, like, swerving around, trying to get past people, and to where now they're the second people in line. So, yeah, they make it, the Germans are like, can see papers, and the doctors, like, fuck, and they give them papers, and, yeah, that's, and yeah, well, actually, no, he didn't give him the papers, I'm sorry, my, memory is a bit fucked up. Anyway, so, the doctor just starts spewing bullshit about being with the police, and since they have a black guy, they get advantage. Now, I'm going to say this first, I'm not trying to be racist. This is all within the Wolfenstein lore. And the Nazis are very racist, even racist towards the people of their own race. Anyways. Yeah. So, yeah, they bullshit their way, saying that the cops and, and they say that the black guy is Jewish and gay and black, and we were all just dying of laughter because how fucking stupid this reasoning was. But yeah, they made it past that, and our story is dropped for now. So yeah, first time explaining tabletop RPG where I modded Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition to work for something that wasn't meant for it to work, but I managed to get it working somehow. I think I may be done.